Welcome back to ESEA Advanced Season 49. It is slowly starting to ramp up in speeds. We are advancing the 5-game mark, and hopefully CCG are ready to ramp up in speeds as well, as they are coming off of a loss. Their last game they lost on their favorite map as well, Anubis, and today, well, they're looking to make a retribution. But before we get into today, I want to introduce the casters today. Obviously, me, Twist, and Jeff. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Jeff. How you guys doing?
Yeah, perfect. So we are slowly waiting for the game. It is going to be against Zomblers, CCG Esports versus Zomblers, and well, we do have the map confirmed. But first, let's look at the rosters. Quite a tough opposition for CCG here. You know, they're definitely going to want to win this game. But Zomblers, they are good. They've only really lost their last game out of their last 5, and well, their lineup is also quite good as well. That one game though, they lost 1-13, but that was against a very good team, NRG. Anyways, Zomblers, you know, both CCG and Zomblers coming off a loss. How do you think this match might go, Jeff?
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough call, really. Tough to say, but obviously we're always gonna be rooting for our guys here at CCG. But as we go into the knife round here, we will be able to decide the side that we are choosing. But for this game, we will be playing Ancient, as you said. Ancient is one of my favorite maps. I'm really excited to watch it, especially these guys play. I think I've only watched them play it once, and they were pretty strong on it. I think they might have won that one. So yeah, CCG, I'm rooting for them, and we'll get this pistol round underway.
Yeah, it is going to be interesting to see how it goes. Seems like they have chosen their sides, and pistol is on its way, as you said. I think on Ancient, it's quite important to get the pistols, no, especially if you're on the if you're on the T side. You know, it's kind of a T-sided map. You do not want to give CTs any rounds, especially early pistol. The second one at that point, it's starting to look a bit rough. So hopefully CCG can get a good A push going.
Yeah, my favorite strat on T side is always the hold W on B, but
Yep.
we're going to be holding shift here on A for CCG side, but that is no problem as they set up. I think I might have heard some util being thrown there as well, so they're setting up this fairly quickly. Flash comes out as well as they do this smoke towards the back temple area as well. Or towards back CT, I apologize, as the bomb will go down. That's a great start to the round. Getting the bomb down here on pistol is very important. Now it's going to be a 5v5 retake situation as they all just sit up in donut here now, except for one. JJ Chilla will get one there in donut as everyone else is just trying to take fights as they can. Yeah, the defuse gets tapped as they all run in, but trades come out quick as all of them run out here towards the elbow area, but Rin gets 2 with his dualies and 2 RPM to close it out. That's pistol round towards CCG, which is super important.
Yeah, great start. I mean, the start absolutely amazing, right? They make the perfect call. I'm a rush B enjoyer myself. Me and my friends literally have a strategy, just rush B until it doesn't work. But seems like A today is the call for sure. I mean, the side is left open, a couple of great utils, and it's isolated out. They planned a bomb, but that retake coming in from Zomblers looked, pretty good. They almost actually got it. It was down to a 1v1, 1v2, but. Well, that is going to be best around in CCG's book. Now, just don't mess up this one, right? Like, you have the advantage. You have MP, you have Mac 10s to just farm up that cash. Just make sure you do it. Probably don't push alone. Rin is, it's like he hears my call. Trying to scoot down a little bit.
He's alone here on the B side, but with only pistols, there's not much they can do. As I hear a dink side from there, actually.
Ooh.
Oh,
Rip. I think that was
shot.
through the... Oh, yeah, that's an amazing one. I mean, that nade lets him up, but still, to connect that headshot, amazing from Trip. Okay,
as they do an execute here towards A, yeah.
Good opening headshot. Costa goes down. I feel like this is where we call the round almost, right? Like, this is, at this point, just try to get any damage that you can, but seems like Zomblers are not really even up for that task.
But holding on to the rifles and stuff here, or our guns that we do have, is really the most important part here. So having 5 alive here at the end of the second round is going to be super nice to be able to bonus into the third. But that is going to look like second round is pretty much sealed the deal for CCG.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know why they didn't stack a bomb site, right? Like, they were kind of just playing position-wise like they would with rifle. It's just kind of everybody holding a different angle. Either way, it does not work out. Not at all. Ooh, trip. I mean, he does lose a Galil, but I feel like at this point he would want to upgrade anyways, so it's not the worst of cases. So CCG, entering the first pistol round, entering the first rifle round, excuse me. This is where they need to really, put down that they are ready to play this game and ready to win it, right? Like, you do not want to win the first two and then lose the rifles. That does not breed confidence.
Yeah, that's all right, though. For this third round here, the full buy comes out from the CT, so this one's going to be quite a bit tougher, as the CTs do take early space here towards mid, I see, as we, CCG, just kind of stack up here towards B, trying to throw some util, maybe to take up here towards Cat, pulling up, running out with his util out. Floridiot will get taken out by Camera, or Camera, I suppose.
To refrag as well. Great play there, double holding mid. Just make sure that in case somebody actually tries to refrag that, well, there's going to be another refrag coming in very quickly. Nice abuse of the wall bang there, but actually Kajun takes some damage himself, and seems like it is going to be B, although very slow. Util still coming in, and CCG, oh no. They're starting to lose their confidence a bit. Rin caught alone there. I think CCG are just struggling a little bit there, Do they want to go B? Do they not want to go B? Seems like B is still the call. But again, they're kind of just sending players one by one, especially going first with the bomb. What is happening there, CCG?
Oh my goodness, yeah, they pushed out here towards the B main area as well, able to get another pick, and that brings it down to a 2v5. Not looking great for CCG, as now the last two players kind of stuck here towards the cave cat area. But with no space here to work with, it's looking like a done deal. Only 30 seconds left here on the clock, and Bomb is still sitting stagnant.
Yeah, I feel like at this point the best play would just to simply save the AKs, right? Like it sounds a bit crazy perhaps, but they've really found no advancements in this round with what, less than 20 left. Chinchilla is gonna go for it. He wants to open it up, but I mean Sam, that position is just gonna completely catch him off guard, and Camera with another one. So that is gonna be a very dominant round from Zomblers, and I honestly feel like they didn't even make it wasn't like an amazing performance from Zomblers. They just got their shots. At opening at mid was nice at the start, right? But I don't know, CCG, I feel like they just kind of send their players alone, and the refrags were not there. So a lower investment round. They are still going for, well, spending money. I mean, they have two saved AKs, so why not? But definitely a tougher round to win. Like B again.
Again, that early aggression here from the CTs up mid, but that's typical. As long as they're able to get that util down, it's pretty much free for them. So now they have that space, and they also have this guy peeking in towards B main from cave as well. Definitely a risky play, but when you have that mid control, it's safer to do so. He walks up here, just trying to get as much information as possible. Smoke will go down to delay them a little bit more as well. Still have a minute 15 seconds on the clock though, but a fake comes out here towards A maybe. Was that some smokes? And yeah, just some util here towards A as we pull out some rotates. Nice shot by Trip though. He'll get one. Make that two as 2 RPM does the trade out, but Camro is there to get those two left, and now the rotates are out. We're able to get the bomb down here towards the B side. That's going to set us up for a good 3v3 post-plant situation. We have those AKs, like you said, so if we can catch those rotates as they come in here through CT, that'd be nice. But we also have to be careful of the straggler here coming through A main.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great way to open up the site, right? They get it for free now. They just have to hold it, but Camro, 2 good. 3 kills in this round and still staying strong, but Floridiot refrags immediately a 1v2. Kajun with the backstab, and I do think they know where he is. He's gonna pre-aim it, but no time. I think even if he gets this frag, which he does not, Ryan's gonna eliminate him. But even if he did, I think the bomb was just too far gone there. So, CCG, great recovery there. I mean, two AKs, I believe it was, a Galil and Deagle and a Tech 9. And I think they really went around off the back of that strategy, right? Like, trying to make trying to make the other team believe that it's a full A execute. But instead, there's 3 guys actually lurking B. Open bomb site and, great hold there.
Yeah, it also helps that they got a pick with the Deagle. I feel like just knowing that they only have pistols there just kind of makes them think, oh yeah, they're probably just hitting A. So they went over there, and unfortunately, just it wasn't A. So Took it B, able to win the round, close it out whenever we only had 2 AKs and a Galil, really, to work with. But Trip with that great 1 dig in cave as well, opening up the round for us for sure. But this next round is going to be just as important as the CTs has forced, it seems like. Mostly FAMASas and an MP9. Not much to deal with, but, you know, they can make something work as long as they play their cards right. But, again, just into the opening of the round here, the smoke goes down here, bottom mid. So the CTs kind of have space, but they're kind of pseudo not really there. But that's all right, as the round is slow. Again, Rin just sitting out here towards B. He'll get smoked off, so...
Yeah, I think they're calling it. Look at the menu app. They're making rotation. Too much B control there, so... A hold is going to be the play, and seems like, yeah, they're just not going to be aware for CCG to crack this one open. At least not the first 2 frags. They go down without an answer. The first 2 players, and now Rin does get a nice one there on Kajun. I think rotation is in works because, yeah, look at the mini-map. 4 players on A. Or a double fake, perhaps. Let's see this. Still a lot of time to play with.
Yeah, that was a good pick there, bottom mid. I feel like we should have taken some mid space with that as well, but maybe that's just a little bit too dangerous than what they want. But just sitting out here in the middle of open floor, it will drop the bomb. That'll confirm, and now the rotates are even faster. The smoke will go down here towards CT to try to keep them at bay. Flash has come out to try to stop them. Caustic down to low HP through the smoke now. It's 3v2 as the bomb needs to come down here soon. Only 30 seconds left. Sam is above through the smoke here, but Rin shuts him down. Now they got to be careful of the one close to your donut. Trip gets one as well. That's just a 2v1. The bomb will try to go down here. Hisa walks out of that smoke, but Trip will shut him down as well. 3-piece for him for the round, and that'll bring us our 4th. What a great job by him.
Yeah, a really great way to turn around, right? Like, it was a 3v4, I believe, and at least in my head, I was like, yeah, well, this doesn't seem like CCG's round, but I really love that play, you know? Trying to alleviate some of the pressure they were putting on A, trying to go try to go for the fake, you know, they get that frag mid, so that might convince the other team that, you know, they're rotating. No, instead they push A still. Nice refrags there, smokes as well are there, and almost a 6th sense, you know, in predicting where these players are. Eliminated them one by one. Even knew that the last one is donuts. So now, a very hard reset for, well, the side of Zomblers. We can see that buying up the last round has put them down to P250s and Eagles. So, you know, CCG, they've made their mistakes, especially in the last game, but I feel like they have shown up at this one to just prove those mistakes are not going to be made again. And a great way to do that would just be winning this round. The year 1 player, throw the molly, and I think Rin is going to have a shooting gallery soon.
Well, not if they rotate quick enough, but that's all right. We'll able to get that mid space here with our util usage, as well as get some damage on that guy who peeks cave every single round. Asian gonna get a dink on Ren, but Ren gonna shut him down as well. But still, we got that mid space, and now since we got to pick towards B, it looks like that's the way we're gonna be pushing the bomb. And B is completely free, completely open, being on this econ. Didn't have anybody else there. That's all right. The bomb should go down here soon as the retake will get shut down by JJ Chinchilla. We'll take out that one guy running through CT.
Blowing up the smoke. Don't really see anyone. I don't know. I feel like at this point they're just going to try to get exit frags, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, they're on saves, or they're on pistols, so might as well. But another great round for CCG. That'll set us up for a great T side here. 5-1 at least. Ren gonna pick up the 2nd here with his low HP. Good by him. Caustic here. Maybe. No, make it a 3rd for Ren. Oh, Camero actually getting a 2 with the pistol, but unfortunately he'll fall as well. It'll make it expensive, at least a little bit. We're not running away out of the bank for a couple of people, but it definitely could be good if we keep getting rounds like this.
Yeah, I think CCG have made a great opening, you know, especially after losing the first rifle round. Making a swift recovery is often very hard to do, and CCG have succeeded at doing just that. So, great. Looking great so far. 5 on the board, but honestly, I want to highlight one player on the side of Zomblers. I think Camero has really shown up today to play today, you know. We've seen some great rounds. Maybe even that last double with the pistol, you know. I think he's dangerous. Maybe not exactly dangerous to get rounds single-handedly, but you have to be aware of him. Oh, Trip What a way to eliminate the upper. Instant
Yeah.
headshot there on camera, and now the site is blown open once again. Smoke to go down, and this is just a CCG masterclass in terms of aim. But Heiss, he's ready for something that Rin is not. Catches him with a bullet in his back. So now back to equal playing field.
Yeah, 33 retake now here. The bomb is planted, but we're all playing retake or post plant here in elbow as well as main. The smoke will go down. No kit to be seen, so this is going to be detrimental. Cajun gets one, but the frag comes through. And now they're just sticking. They're just sticking. JJ Chinchilla is forced to push out of the smoke. The last one's coming out here. He'll cancel the plant, but no kit is going to cancel them, I think. That's going to be the 6th round towards CCG. No kit on the buy round here is going to completely ruin them.
Yeah, that was the cash, I think, even, no? Yeah, that's 4,000. I mean, less before. But still, that's a mistake. That's what you would call that. But so messy, man, right? Like, they planned a bomb, and even though Zomblers made the mistake of not buying the kit, I feel like CCG also could have been a better post plant. You know, they planned the bomb kind of where you can't see it from Donut unless you push up. And that's kind of problematic because if you get smoked off, then you can't exactly just spam through the smoke, right? And then long as well, I don't know. It was just a messy ending to the round, I feel like. So CCG might have some things, you know, to think about. As they actually call a tactical timeout, I believe. So even though they're 6-1 up, perhaps they didn't like that ending of that last round. So I don't know. Maybe just to mess with your opponent's head, but I still think it's a good timeout call.
Yeah. Just to talk about that last round was probably good mentality for them just to talk about what happened, but or maybe they have a plan for this round now since they took that timeout. Maybe they have a plan. I mean, that last round was a pretty intense plan. They just kind of ran up mid, ran up donut really quick. Maybe they'll do that again. Let's see.
Yeah, the start was great. I mean, the end of the round was a bit shaky, but in terms of getting openers, CCG are doing amazing tonight. You know, Trip, again, instant headshot on the best player so far on Zomblers' team today. Like, that's with AK as well. You know, Trip usually is the off-wielding demon. Oh, that's a lot of noise, Camro. I think they heard it. Flash comes in, but he's aggressing a lot, actually. One thing that Zomblers are doing very well are taking map control, right? Like, they have full control of B. They know that it can go B, so they can send some resources towards A. Frags are exchanged, but I want to see if CCG are able to break this aggressive B setup that Zomblers have going on here.
Yeah, this is going to be really tough. And now we're walking over here towards B side, rotating off of it. So we're going to walk straight into these two people sitting in here in the cubby. The gun will be spotted on one of them. Rin will take him out, but does he expect the second one? Cajun sitting in this off angle here. He's actually going to peek straight into him, but gets the trade. That's no biggie. Now it's just a 3v3. But we're still kind of stuck here. We need to come out here B in order to take this space, but Cajun will get the pick here towards Cat. That's all right. The trade comes through. One player still here on site. We have to be careful. The bomb will plant before we even clear the site. Floridia got his friends back, though. And that will mean the bomb planted in a 2v1.
Yeah, Caustic is going for this. I mean, makes sense, right? Like saving rifles does grant you the opportunity to win rounds, but ultimately you need rounds, and that's exactly what Zomblers are lacking now. So perhaps Caustic looking to make a change in that, although time is low, and this is a hard retake to make. Spots the first one, but Chinchilla doesn't even have to peek, you know. This time, just play on sound or do that. 2 bullets,
Nice
a headshot, and what a way, yeah, to put 7 on the board. Look, I'll be honest. I don't think that was the most perfect round from CCG. You know, towards mid, kind of jumping up, they just gave 1 frag away. Some mistakes were made for sure, but still a great recovery. I feel like this is a very chaotic game. You know, just both sides kind of fumbling on some levels, but CCG somehow still remaining superior in most of these rounds, and that's, I mean, ultimately what matters.
Yeah, I really like the carefulness there towards V. Like, even though they didn't have the space, they didn't have the space towards Cat, really. They were still careful and still spotted out. Could anybody be pushed up here, even though I don't think they spotted that out in any of the earlier rounds. Caustic with an early pick here in the next one, though. And now we're just kind of set up here towards A, the bomb at least. We walk up. This is their weaker side. They have 3 people here kind of set up towards mid.
I don't understand Zomblers. They have full B control. Right? There's a chance that they're all just waiting, you know, to spawn almost, but like send somebody towards A. CCG are gonna exploit this again. At this point, they know where Caustic is. They can just smoke him out, throw all the util. Like, Caustic, there's nothing he can do. Yes, there is some support from Camero, but the support is too slow, too late. Hiza is gonna arrive with one. The bomb plant, that's a risky plan, but it does go down. A nice refrag by Chinchilla. He's not aware about the second one, though. Oh, and Rin, this is the ultimate backstab. Yeah, he takes down Highs. He actually was checking that, but still, great frag from Rin. And now down to a 1v2, where Sam, once again, has very little business in winning it.
Yeah, picks up an AK. It is doable. Doesn't have a defuse kit, though, so he has to make this quick if he's going to get a pick and try to get the next. But making way too much noise just running around the donut here. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything with this round. Rin will shut him down and get his two-piece just barely, as he's been doing every single round so far. He's been doing a great job. Top of the leaderboard now, 12-3. That brings us to 8-1 for the half. This is a great half so far, honestly. I mean, I know this is a T-sided or sort of T-sided map, I guess. At least that's how I feel it is. But yeah, this is a great side so far, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, again, we can talk about some perhaps mistakes, but CCG are doing amazing. I still don't know how Zomblers have this much map control, this much early info that it's not going to be B, and they still somehow only gotten one on the board, you know? Because with their early CD setups, for me at least, it seems like they've pretty much limited CCG to only be spawn or A, or, you know, not even pushed up mid because they're watching mid. So I don't know. I don't know how they're making some of these mistakes of not winning the late game, you know, not sending more than one player A if it pretty much can be B. Seems like for this round they've chosen a different approach, and I don't know, maybe this is what breaks CCG. Hopefully not, though. Seems like for now they've actually made the perfect call of advancing mid, and nobody is watching that. They do have 3A, but this is a very interesting round to play out, isn't it, Jeff?
Yeah, they're pushed up here towards A, so they're trying to keep this area blocked off, but they have nobody up towards Donut, nobody up towards Mint. Carmro will spin out some people here towards Red Room, but the rotates get canceled off with a smoke, or with a molly, my apologies. Caustic is set up here towards A, but now they're aware of it. They throw some util to block him off. Gotta be careful. 2 RPM here to back up in this donut area. He'll get a pick as well. The rotates coming through, the flash through the smoke, able to fight here. Floridian will get one as well, but Trip will finally fall to Sam here in CT. Now the smoke will block him off. He just jumps through with the op. He does not care. The last player alive, Hiza, sitting in main. He gets forced out with the molly, and that will be our 9th round for this T-side half. What a great job by CCG, and another great execute, poking and prodding, find out where the enemies aren't, and yeah, just taking space very effectively.
Yeah, I mean, amazing call there to go mid. Probably, you know, a bit on the lucky side because there was nobody there. But again, Zomblers make another mistake, you know, that CCG are able to exploit. This time, they just give up mid, and at that point, you can split the map in two. At that point, rotations are very impossible to make, right? Because there could be player pretty much anywhere. So CCG, so far, so good. Looking for double digits for sure in this round. And I mean, the gun, oh, Kajun, 50 HP taken away from him almost. It does gain him a little bit of map control, but again, CCG are not worried about playing aggressive B. They have not in these previous 10 rounds, out of which they won 9, so why change now? I mean, they definitely know the info of 2 players now, so I think the call is actually to go B. That's interesting, you know. You hear deagle shots, so you kind of know that the opposition is eco, and you still call to go to the side that seems to be their place residence. Ooh,
Yeah,
Trip.
very dangerous. I push out. Cajun gets the trade out, though. Now it's just a 4v3. They run up towards side. Cat, almost completely blind, still able to get the pick. Now it's a 3v3. The bomb has to go down here. Flank is going to be quick here, so we need to be careful, but we're pushed up here towards CT as well. 3v3 is now we push up towards main. The great smoke and a great grenade just to delay a little bit more. But again, there's 2 players here main. We have to be careful. We do have Florida in the corner. Kind of expecting it, waiting. Great shot by him. He'll get traded out, but now the CT guy comes out. Caustic will fall, and Hiza will as well. Another great round by CCG, just playing their cards right, playing slow, and getting those picks. Like, great job.
Yeah, I mean, it was down to a 3v3 in a round that Zomblers had absolutely no business winning, but securing it, Chinchill's aim is just absolutely insane today. Same as Trip with the AK, and the thing is, like, Trip, as I said before, as any loyal fan of CCG knows, Trip is usually the player to watch with the ops. So the fact that he hasn't even brought it out yet, it means that probably it isn't even needed. That's how far up in this game CCG are. Now, a quick mid push on Chinchilla, quick refrag there on his. Only gets one, but he does relay a lot of info towards the rest of the team of Zomblers. Now, they are going to make their rotations, but might be a little bit too late. Caustic shows his position, but actually gets a double, and that's a big one for Caustic. This could be the round if he gets a third, which he does not. Rotations are coming in, but Trip shuts down one. I think he hears the other one is now for sure knows the other one is there as well. And yeah, that's what Trip does, and Grin finishes it off. CCG win out the 2v4 to finish off the half, and that's 11 on the board. Seems like they're unstoppable today.
We shouldn't even win that round. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, for
The
sure.
the fact that I think Caustic, or who was it? Yeah, Caustic got his two there in
Kept
Donut, and
peeking.
then he peeked A main as well, without his teammate backing him up. That was just unfortunate. He got picked out as well, and so yeah, it just snowballed to a complete loss. Two picks there in Red Room as well will ruin it. But now here into the second half, again, great start, 11-1. They only need two more rounds to pretty much close this out. And they'll start it off with a four-man push here in mid. They take the space fairly quickly, but we got to be careful. The late push out here bottom will take out all three players there as well. Now it's just a 4v2. But, oh, some A space was taken. Not anymore. But, hey, look at this. Trip will fall down with the late watch from behind here in mid. Asian able to smoke off, and now he hears where this last player is, and he's going to knife
Oh,
him. No, he's not.
okay.
Poor idiot. The disrespect through the smoke
Well, that
was
looks
attempted.
interesting.
Yeah. That's all right. This bomb will go down. 2v1 in the pistol. Maybe they'll be able to get 2 rounds here. At the very least, you know.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this is a must-win round for Zomblers, just like a respect round. One for your own confidence. Okay. He's gonna catch off Floridian, who's still reloading while peeking an angle, but I mean, it was a milliseconds away. Either way, that is gonna be 2 on the board for Zomblers, and I don't know, like, I guess there's just some rounds on the board, so, your plus-minus round coefficient doesn't look that bad, but I don't really think this is a viable game for them, is it? I mean, sure,
I
it's
mean, who
still early,
knows?
but yeah, I mean, the Ancient is not that T-sided for now.
Well, I mean, we just got, what was it? 9 rounds in a row on T side, so who knows?
True.
Maybe they can make a run for themselves as well, but obviously we're not rooting for that. Maybe they got a
Ooh.
stronger T side here. Caustic, they got some mid space here, but running out with the USP, 2 RPM, able to get one. Trip will get one through the smoke there as well up at the top.
I
Turn
mean,
this round to a 3v2 now, though.
yeah, only with USPs. This is not half bad. I mean, in my head at least, I'm still calling this round over. There's no way these USPs can make any more difference. But still, getting 2 players with no cash investment, I think that's great for CCG already. And still having a slight chance, let's just call it that, of turning this round completely around. Timing is everything, and Sam is watching that long range with the Mac 10. So once again, a 1v3. USP, and well, positioning could be a little bit better, I guess. I think they're probably going to watch the backstab.
Yeah, the bomb will go down here, but watching here, elbow, or sorry,
He
donut. Let's call
actually
this elbow.
picked
But
up Galil. That's interesting. Okay, well, this makes this round a bit viable for CCG, a 1v2. They do know now that Trip is coming from Donut, that Util is going to reveal it. Smoke on the bomb, and yeah, that's great partnership there, making sure that both locking in on the same player, not allowing Trip to isolate any 1v1s, and that is 3 on the board. This is where things actually get interesting, This is where we see if Zomblers have any more fight in them, any more gunpowder, or, once the rifle rounds come, CC Judge is going to storm over. All right, buy from CCG, even though not the best, that's still a decent buy with full util as well. And Zomblers, let's see how they approach this T side.
yeah, they only have 1 AK here, though, so 3 Galils in hand. And again, Be able to get this this mid aggression here very quickly. Rin will throw a flash out here. It'll actually work. He'll get a pick off of it, but traded quickly. Is here at the bottom of mid will get sprayed through the box a little bit. Now he's known, but the smoke will decay him. The Sam, great shot from him up top. Caustic running through the smoke, trying to get these trades. Be able to get one, but does he know the one close? I don't think he does. He actually got a shot through the smoke. What in the world? Apparently he does know he's there.
That was interesting. I feel like just some precaution, you know, like one of their players was killed by somebody hiding in the smoke, so they're probably just making sure that doesn't happen again. Yeah, looked like a round that CCG could win, you know. I really like what RPM was doing there, trying to completely fool them. Probably even try to, you know, get through the smoke, then get a little backstab going. But for now, that is not going to be the case, unfortunately. As we have a 1v4, well, not even that, a save. So a run for the time to run out. All right, well, CCG, they're going to give this one over. 15th round. Let's see what they can do in the 16th. Well, if we look at the cash, seems like the answer is going to be not so much, you know. Probably just going to invest in some deagles.
Yeah, we invested this round, and unfortunately we lost it. But hey, that's all right. Like I said, we got that buffer. We got a lot of time to close this one out. But when this starts getting closer, it'll get hairy really quickly. Because once you spiral out of control with your CT economy, it's going to be rough. But these loss bonuses will start to come in here as they're at max, so they should be able to buy quite heavily into the next round. No problems there. But with pistols and even a hero M4, it looks like we're going to try to make this round the best of it we can. Going into this next round, though, again, going to throw that util at the bottom of the mid, trying to get that space early. But
Chinchilla, this is a tall order for him. Not anymore. Camero, perfect. Well banged there. Caustic, though, he's going to have to be ready for not one, but two players. Seems like he is. He doesn't even want to take the fight. Gets away, and now actually he's going to go for the repeat, but Trip catches him off guard. He's not ready for his, though. Ooh. He takes the repeat as well. This is just repeat city here. Everyone seems to want a piece of the pie. So they're going to move towards A. That's a good call, and CCG are pretty much shut out of this round. Probably going to try to retrieve that Trips M4.
Yeah, they had a double push out towards A, so they can pretty much expect that A will be clear. They get this bomb down. Now just a 4v2 situation. But like you said, probably just looking to get that M4 and try to save it up. Oh, great shot by 2 RPM, though. We'll shut down one there in the donut area. Maybe try to get that AK, but Cajun up here towards top mid will shut him down as well. So probably just the M4 being taken in this next round, but that's all right. That'll be 11-5 scoreboard at least. Again, still not terrible. We still have a little bit of a buffer, but with this loss bonus next round, we should have the firepower to at least keep up. We just need to not do so many repeaks and try to take fights a little bit more together. Seems like we're kind of having the Zomblers CTF here so far, but yeah, hopefully we can pick it up, and CCG should be able to get this next round with their full buy.
Yeah, I mean,
pulling out the op.
This point, yeah, I noticed that as well. I feel like at this point, like, they shouldn't be too worried, right? Like, they won so many rounds on T side. At this point, their, you know, loss bonus is going to be pretty much at maximum at all times. So it's more about just figuring out how to, you know, even gimmicks, just 1 or 2 gimmick rounds that get you across the line here. That's pretty much all you need. As you said, yeah, Trip is pulling out an op, and well, this is a gimmick round, full buy, but 3 of them pushing mid, and Trip, big opener on Samson.
No.
Info as well. Actually, his pushes through, but 2 RPM is ready. Catches them off guard, Rin with another, and seems like CCG, a gimmick, has almost won them the game. Although 2 quickly come in from Camero, Kajun burns down Rin as well, and suddenly it's back to a 2v2. Hold on. This is still very competitive. A big 1v2 on this. Bomb side, yeah, he knows positions of both, but he only gets one as Caustic gets a refrag. He also gets a bomb plant, and this is a 1v1 for match point for CCG here. Chinchilla is gonna arrive from the back here, and ooh, timing is everything, but kind of works out for both of them, I guess. Nades exchange, but Caustic is gonna win it out. So Yeah, CCG letting it slip a little bit there. Again, this was a 2v4, maybe a bit unfortunate. One of your teammates burned some molly, but still, I feel like this really should have been a round that they converted because, yeah, at this point, you're starting to just a little bit, but, some anxiety might be starting to creep in.
Yeah, and they're closing it very quickly. Like I said, once your CT economy starts rolling away from you, it feels like a landslide. It's 11-6 now, but we still have a little bit of a buffer. Not much more left though. A couple more rounds and we'll be almost tied up. But in here with the eco, we have some pistols and MP9 as well. We're gonna try to get this round to work with. We're gonna take some fights here into cave. Yeah, pushed off with a molly. Some more damage dealt to us as well. But the smoke will delay for the time being. Still a minute and 25 seconds here in this next round. 2 RPM. Set up with the Deagle. Get some damage off Sam. Ooh. We'll actually get 2 picks here towards B main.
Okay.
And now the rotate is quick. Do we hear that here in bottom mid? Yes, I think we do. It'd be nice if we could start stacking towards B. And yeah, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Trip. Walk up here. Smoke comes out as well. We have to be careful and not be canceled out of these sight lines. We're going to push up through these smokes, just as I had thought. I want to be canceled out of these sight lines, but they're just kind of walking up. No.
Yeah, I mean, at least they have the setup, right? The bomb is gonna get planted unless they stop it themselves. But yeah, they have 3 towards B. I mean, Zomblers are expecting this, but still, a good pistol. Ryan actually gets caustic. Hold on, this is entirely possible.
Oh my goodness, what?
And Trip with another. One through the wall, one through the smoke. What a way to recover it. Deagles only as well. Zomblers almost giving that round away at the end there, but some great individual skill as well. And that's going to be CCG on match point, Jeff.
Yeah, finally. We finally found a round here on CD side after losing 5 rounds in a row there. Able to find our footing with just some deagles, it seems, in the 3v3 retake. That was kind of hairy. There were smokes all over the site. Only one T ran up to CT to try to fight there, an elbow. Ended up costing them an AK. Not that that mattered. Not that that actually won them the round. It was actually Trip's deagle that shot him out through the walls, through the smokes, and ended that round finally. Match point here. This is getting hairy for the side of Zomblers now. The flashes come out and the mid aggression taken early. And that will keep the T's at bay for now, as now they're all just kind of split up along 3 on A. Oh, Trip with a great op shot. That'll set him up for the match win, hopefully, as now it's just a 4v5.
Yeah, what a confidence breaker there, coming in from CCG, just absolutely demolishing Zomblers, and now refrags. B bomb side, but seems like Zomblers are gonna retreat away. They only have 3 alive to, keep this going, so they know how costly a mistake would be. And so they decide to not continue pushing, continue pressing the issue. Instead, they choose a more conservative approach here, slowly trying to take mid. But I feel like when they face Trip, this is gonna happen every time.
Yeah.
Trip with the op is unstoppable. He's looking for the 3rd one as well. Does not get it just yet, but seems like the game is pretty much written off. This is only Caustic left in a 1v4, now 1v3. He does know where I think RPM is, but RPM catches him off guard, off of sound. What a great wallbang there, and what a great way for CCG to end it all. It looked a little bit shaky during that 5-round streak that Zomblers got, but at the end there, what an amazing dominant performance from CCG.
Yeah, another great game by them. Fantastic watching them play it out on Ancient. They played it very well, just as I remember them. And yeah, I'm really excited for them to get this win.
Yeah, I mean, this was a great showing of recovery as well. We remember last week on Anubis, CCG looked like a completely different team, and now facing a very strong team. Zomblers definitely should not be looked down upon. They are a very good team, but yeah, so far, I mean, they not looking the best on Ancient at least, and they actually lost their overpass game as well, 1-13. So perhaps for the side of Zomblers, some food for thought, but for CCG, well, I think everyone is cheering as. We did get a pretty big victory today, but that is not going to be actually it for today. We're going to go on a quick break. Right after that, we'll have a short interview, so do stay for that, please. Hot off the game, we have Rin in the Discord call. A little bit of an interview here, coming from Rin. You know, we want to know a couple of things. How did you manage to do all this, Rin? How are you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good tonight, guys. I want to partially say that's most of it came from our IGL Cam. He really did bring us like forward in that 11-1 half in that first half. He even said that he thought of all the things going towards the gym that we even implemented into the game tonight, and I want to give him the most credit out of anybody here.
Yeah, I mean, it did still seem, at least on T side, that you guys made some mistakes here and there, but like overwhelmingly, you were able to just run over Zomblers. Especially, I don't know if you noticed, like, when you were playing, but Zomblers on their CD side, they pretty much every single round they took, like, they pushed Cave, they pushed Long, B Long, right? Like, they pushed everything. So they pretty much had B control, but they still somehow, like, you guys still won them over with such strong CD holds they had. Do you know, can you further on this?
Yeah, we our default, like, rather than being heavy on B, they're just leaving me alone B, and we're really focusing on other sides of the map rather than just where they're going to be at or where they're taking. And we just decided to stall them out because they're a heavy early team, and stalling these guys out and then having them run out of steam within the mid round really just leaves them up without nothing into the late round.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely worked out for you guys. What were you kind of talking about? I don't know how much that loss, last week affected you guys, but that was your first one in I mean, the CSEA season. So far with that only one loss, like, did you guys learn something from that game? Perhaps I'll apply it. I know it was a different map, but still, how was it coming off that loss?
Oh, it was a really hard loss. We felt like we really should have had that one in the bag, but we really did sit down. We sat down for about 2 hours after that and really talked every little minute detail over from it. It was definitely something that was a little heartbreaking because we knew we were the better team in that situation, but it was just some outside factors. Everyone was just a little bit not there that night, but we really did took what we had, talked it over, and we went to practice the next day and really just implemented everything that we had, and we're back and we're stronger now.
I mean, for sure. We saw it tonight. Zomblers by no means a weak team, and you guys almost demolished them. If you closed it out 13-1, I would say demolished, but they're just
Yeah.
just a little bit there. But still, you guys. I hope this performance continues. So far, 4-1 in season 49. So looking very good. I want to congratulate you on that. Great performance from you
Thank you.
tonight as well, Rin. Yeah, looking for some more great games in 2 days, right?
Yeah, in 2 days on Wednesday.
Hey, cool. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that interview as well. I think, Rin, you need to take a rest, prepare yourself for the next game. But that is going to be Rin. That's going to be it from Rin for tonight. I think that is also almost going to be it for us, Jeff, right? We still have the MVP coming up. So I think we should show everyone this. I mean, might be questionable, but still, I think Trip deserves the MVP here. 23 and 6, almost 4 KD. Absolutely amazing performance from Trip. And most of these kills, Jeff, they weren't even from his usual weapon of choice, the op.
Yeah, I think it was actually 23-13 was the deaths. 13 is the deaths,
Oh,
but
yeah, my bad.
still impressive enough. 1.77 KD, close enough. But he had three triple kills that game as well. So yeah, just a really strong game from Trip. Mainly using the rifle, like you said. Even though he's usually an opper, he had some very crisp shots, some great dead zoning, one taps and stuff like that. Just really impressive to watch, and as well as you, Ren, you as well.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So I think that is going to be pretty much it from us for tonight. Again, an amazing game. Another one coming on Wednesday, 9 p.m. EST, I believe that is. I mean, just to, check up with the times on Discord somewhere. But again, for tonight, that is going to be it. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the cast, the game, and that is going to be me, Twist, signing out. Jeff, any final words?
No, I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching CCG. Let's go.